Hello everyone and welcome to episode 5 of My Grease Adventure. In today's episode we're going to be talking about day 8, which was a really relaxed day, thank God. We woke up really late. I think we woke up at 2 p.m. And so, yeah, we did wake up at 2 p.m. We went out. We were actually supposed to go visit the last places we hadn't been to yet, like the Olympic Stadium, Hephaestus' temple, and Poseidon's and Zeus' temple. But we opted to go the next day, the 9th day, because it was late. When we get there, it would almost close, so it just didn't make sense. But we did want to get more souvenirs. So I wanted to get presents for my family, and I also wanted to get a gift for 𝓜𝓂. We decided to walk through the same place that we walked to on the second day, because Toby wanted to get his mom a gift there, and so we decided to just walk through there for the remaining time that we had before everything was gonna close, which is late. We went into one of the statue shops because there are so many. We went in, there was this lady and a shopkeeper, and she immediately stood behind us and she started talking to me about the statues, how her husband and her son makes them, and very interesting. It just gets to a point that when you're trying to look at something and someone is constantly up here, it gets to a point that you're just uncomfortable. Because I'm looking, and like Toby and Ems are also looking, but she's behind me, and I'm just looking, and I find them pretty. There's no way for me to get them home, genuinely. Like, they were bigger than that. That big. We were like, Well, it was also the fact that I wasn't looking for me. We were looking for Toby, so I just eventually turned to Toby, and I'm like, "Did you find anything?" He was like, "No," and I was like, "Okay." So we said goodbye to the woman, and we went on our way. And then eventually we walk into the store that we were at on day 2 of the man with the statues. And because we watched Epic the night before, we walked into the same statue store. And because we watched Epic the musical the night before, I was like, I need to get this other statue too. And it's 𝓜𝓭. It won't focus on her, I'm sorry. But she's so pretty. And I just knew I had to get her. Because I feel like I can't leave Athens without anything 𝓜𝓭 related. And so for my bag, for the people that do know about my bag, it's in my lookbook video if you don't and you want to know. I collect charms and I put them on my bag, and for each country I want a specific charm from that country to put on the bag next to the flag of said country. So I got, is it an evil eye? I think it is an evil eye. I got the evil eye, and it's in the shape of a heart. And Ems picked it out. I had a different one in my hand, but then Ems picked this one. It was even prettier than the other one. It is glass, but it's so pretty. And I can't wait to put it on my bag. And then eventually we walked through different stores, and I think it was before. I don't know if I got the keychains first or if I got this awesome sweater first, but I got this sweater, or hoodie actually. I love it. It's so comfortable and so warm. I literally put it on because I was so cold. And now we're going to the keychains. So I already gifted my parents. I got my parents 2 sets of keychains because I love keychains. So I'm making my parents also love keychains. And I love it because I got it from them for them. They'll love it because I got it for them. I got my mom a lyre with the 𝓜𝓂 in it, with Athens written on top of it. But the lyre is silver, and the 𝓜𝓂 that's inside of it is gold, which is gorgeous. And then for my dad, I got... Oh, I don't remember what I got my dad, but I'll put a picture here too. And then I did get my parents matching keychains for Christmas. So this one's my mom. It has a heart, has the Greece flag. It has Greece written on it. And it has I forgot what these are called. Like, and it says Greece too, or Athens, no Greece. And I love that so much. And I got my dad a matching one with a helmet, and then also Greece on it, the flag, and an evil eye. Because my dad goes out for work and I want to keep him safe. I'll start with my brother because he's older. I got my brother, my niece, and his wife a keychain. Okay, so this is my brother's. It's kind of the same as my mom, but more masculine in my opinion. Greece flag, a 𝓜𝓂, and just, I don't know. It says Greece too. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, barely. So I got this for my brother, and I got this for my sister-in-law, which is just Greece, but it's white and gold, and it has like the well-known Greece drawing on the bottom, or the pattern. And I find her so pretty. Like, I'm so upset that I didn't get myself a keychain. But soon, maybe. Foreshadowing. And then I wanted to give my niece, I wanted to give her first keychain ever. But I didn't know what to get her. Because all of it was kind of just, eh. So then we were looking in the store, and such a nice lady, right? Such a nice lady. And Toby had an entire conversation with her about the weather at home and how Toby and I are wearing short sleeves and skirts and shorts. And then Toby was like, so who are you still needing? And I was like, I need one for my brother. Well, no, I got my brother, I got my sister-in-law, but I need one for my niece. And so he's like, look, that one. It looks like those playing blocks for kids. And it does! It's so good! It says Grease, and you can spin them and everything. It's like a little fidget toy. It's so cute. And I love that. I love it so much. Then for my sister, it kind of matches with my sister-in-law, but also just not. My sister's favorite color is blue, so it's blue and gold. And then here it says Grease. And I really love it. It's really hard when you're keychain obsessed and you have to make a decision. Then my brother-in-law, I got this one. This one's sick. It says Grease here, and it's obviously a beer opener. Even has the lid of a beer with the shield, right? With the helmet, and I think it's so cool. I'm so glad this video comes out weeks after Christmas. And then I also got one for my aunt. My aunt really loves the evil eye. Her entire house is covered in the evil eye. So this one says Grease, tiny little one, and then a little, I think it's a peacock. quote me if I'm wrong, but and then an evil eye. And I think it's so pretty. And this one is also in a different store. I bought, I think, 1 or 2 in this store. Yeah. And then I was 50 cents short. And this girl was like, girl, don't worry about it. I was like, are you sure? She was like, yeah. It's like, okay, thank you. So it was so cute. All the interactions were so cute with a lot of people. Yeah, so I bought the keychains first and then I bought the sweater, but I just really wanted to show you guys the sweater. The hoodie, sorry. And so after we went out, we decided to go sit down at somewhere. So this girl walked up to us and she was like, do you want to eat here? And we were like, oh, we're just looking. And then we were like, it smells so good here. And then we sat down and then she was like, well, how nice of you guys. And we were like, yeah, totally. I got a mixed grill, so a bunch of mixed meats together on a plate. Toby got a cheeseburger, and Ems got a mixed plate of a bunch of Greek dishes. And we really enjoyed it, most of it. It was really fun because our waiter, older guy, and so he's standing next to me, like to my left, and he's like talking and taking our order. At some point he didn't hear me, so he was like, I'm sorry, my lady. I was like, such a cutie. And so I look on his wrist and he's like wearing those rubber band bracelets, and I just see the start of a word, a name that I know by heart. And he's wearing a bracelet that says I Heart Amsterdam, and it was the funniest coincidence. I didn't make a comment about it. I really should have, probably, but it was really funny. I burnt my tongue. I made soup in a cup, and I burned my tongue. After that, we went home, played some games, and then for me, it really set in that it was our second to last day. And then I got really sad. And we played some games, and then we went to bed because this time we actually had to get up early to do everything we wanted to do. But that's the next video. This is a shorter video, but I hope you still liked it. If you did, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and ring the little notification bell to stay updated for the next time I post. And I hope to see you there. Bye, everyone!